Hey guys, what's going on? This is Stephen Fox again, here to bring you a review of the Cubot S500. Now, most of you might not be familiar with the Cubot brand. For me, it's a well-known Chinese brand. They have had some moderate success in the past, but actually it's been last year that they've made a big splash on the scene with the X15, 16 and 17 and the new S series, which I'm reviewing right now. You might remember that from the old days, like 2-3 years back, they had this X6, X9, which I think X9 and X10 were one of the first waterproof, like sub $200 waterproof phones. They used to pack the 6592 MTK back then. But these are new, redesigned, and what first comes to impression is the build quality here, guys. Now, this phone is premiumly built. It has coating on both the 3.5mm headphone jack and on the USB charger jack, which is really a welcome addition. So you don't want this coating prevents you from, when you plug the cables in, from warming the slot, the hole. You can't scratch it basically. Right, this one packs a fingerprint sensor and it's a dual glass finish on back and front. This is just a quick unpacking. You get this nice little quick start guide. Well, they should not have put this in such a low-end device. You also get a plastic cover, which is really nice, guys. You also get a tempered glass protector inside of the box. No headphones though, a charger. And my phone also came with a film on the glass. And first of all, it feels really solid in the hand. You feel like you're holding a $200+ device, where you're actually holding a $125, $130 device. You also get these nice wipes for the screen. As all these little touches, they could have not put them in, but they still decided to do it, which is really nice, and you don't get from a lot of Chinese brands service like this. Box also is really nice. Build quality of the cardboard in the box is also really premium, like you would expect from Xiaomi. Right, since this has a SIM tray, it's open with a pin. Here's the pin. I'll show you how to open it in a minute. Just put the things aside. You see, it's really easy. You just push the pin in the little hole, and then it pops out. And here you have. It's one Nano 1 micro SIM card as well. The Nano SIM card can be replaced with a micro SD card, so it's a 2-in-1 slot. So you can either use dual SIM or micro SIM and an SD card slot. Now, here's the fingerprint sensor. As you can see, it's fast and accurate. I would say it works 6 to 7 times out of 10. Not the best fingerprint sensor I've tried, guys, but for this price range, it's really nice. It has a specific fingerprint unlock sequence. And to register the fingerprint, you register the fingerprint, you have specific sequence. While the other brands, you have to just press a couple of times. Here you have to actually choose the finger you want to put. Now you can see basic details for the phone. 16 GB of internal storage, that's expandable via micro SD card slot. I think it takes up to a 64 GB card, but I'm not sure. You have all these gestures here, double tap to wake. You can see it. You have to double tap to wake it and then use the fingerprint sensor again. So if you're using both, it's kind of clunky and it doesn't work. So I use the fingerprint sensor or the double tap to wake. That's it. As you can see, I can unlock it with a straight line and use the camera. That's how I've set it up, but you still have to unlock with the fingerprint. So as I said, either fingerprint or gestures. You can see I draw a C for the calculator. Works well. Draw E for the built-in browser, which is actually really nice and really fast. I recommend using the integrated browser, or I've used Chrome and you see it works pretty well. So you see absolutely generic, pretty much stock Android 5.1 lollipop. Now I'll show you, just have to register my pin. how to use the fingerprint. See, you have to actually mark the fingerprint you want to use. So you can see I'm marking it and then start tapping on it. And it registers. You have like 8 or 9 times usually is enough until it fills up, and that's it, guys. You're done. The fingerprint is registered, and you can use it to unlock a specific program like camera, calendar, dials, or whatever you put in there. So if you use one fingerprint, it can unlock, and you can use another fingerprint, another different print, to just start the camera, basically. See, this UI is really very stock-like. I'll show. This is a really international friendly phone, guys. It supports basically any language you can think, well, that I can think of. Maybe there's something in there that's somebody that's missing a language, but that's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. I'll show you now that it's running genuine Android 5.1 Lollipop straight out of the box. And next up, as usual, benchmarks. Do enjoy, and I'll be back in a few seconds with the YouTube and browsing tests. Now we're on to YouTube and browsing test. Here you see how this phone performs while using one of the most generic things you use every day. YouTube, the YouTube app UI, and some browsing. Just open my True Geordie videos.
So I got myself out in the big wide world.
The HTC 10, the latest flagship from HTC. Will it be the nerd from high school that turned into a successful millionaire? Or is it the high school jock still clinging on to their glory days? This intro doesn't... Kill 'em all, baby!
Fucked us both, whiny bitch.
I'm here to help you!
That's sister to you, jackass!
Who is this kid? New guy?
Yeah, I'm Ricardo from you.
As you can see, YouTube runs really fine, as fast as you would expect from any device. I doubt it runs much faster on Samsung S7, to say the least. Now here's the actual browsing test. You can see page loads really quickly. My Wi-Fi here is good, not great, good. And this is the BBC website, which is rather heavy. If you open it up, you'll see. As you can check, scrolling is nice. You do get a bit of lag and slowdown, but that's a little bit to be expected. Although you can see this, open the GSM Arena, and everything is really smooth. Now open PandaView for zooming, because it has lots of images and text where you can zoom and see. You see page loaded really quickly, zoom is fine, no choppiness, no lagginess, nothing. Show you, zoom in the picture, text is readable, display, as I said, is above average quality. I have used better, but definitely for that price I'm happy with it. And now let's go to the speed test. Welcome back, camera lovers. Now is my favorite part of the review, the camera review. Here you can see, again, standard MTK camera UI. Not really fancy, no manual modes or anything. Auto mode works really well. Camera is 13 megapixel, but it's actually interpolated from 8. It's an omnivision sensor, which in good lighting condition produces great photos. It's okay for macros as well. Spot focusing is also really nice, works really well. Try to show you the focus speed. As you can see, picture taking is really fast. Focus is sharp, fast, accurate. I would say this camera performs really well for that price. When you do get to low light situations, it tends to be a bit more noisy, but that's okay. Flash, you can see in the moment, works really well. As you can check, macro shots look really nice with this camera. It focuses good on the macros. I'll try something less colorful like my R2D2 doll to get the white balance in. You can see I'll spot focus on a few places for you, and you can see how the focus shifts. The lenses work really well, and take a few photos. Big on R2. You can see how the light changes. Whenever you spot focus on, it takes the light calculations to this object in particular, so the photos can look as best as they can. You can see there's plenty of detail in that shot, also in the macro shot. Here's some UI scrolling. I'll show the front camera. Hi guys. Take a few photos. Front camera is really nice. I'll show you a few samples later. It's good. You can use it in good lighting conditions, get a good selfie. It's not a wide angle one, so you won't get that many things in, but as I said, it's okay. It's usable. It produces good images. As you can see, the front camera, when zoomed in, produces really great images. At that price point, you do remember, I can't compare with Samsung S7 or like Sony Z5 or the new X series cameras, because those phones cost like 6-7 times what this costs. You can see plenty of detail in the macro shot. I'm really pleased with it, guys, but sound off if you think I've missed something. And now here are a few samples and videos that I would like you to check. Enjoy. And now for the conclusion. Pros: build quality, fast UI, fast performance, good for light gaming, camera takes good pictures. Cons: demanding games will lag a little bit, video quality I didn't like very much, photos got noisy with less light, and you probably won't get a Marshmallow update. But however, I do recommend this if you're looking for a cheap phone with great build quality, usable camera, and a reliable fingerprint scanner. Thank you guys. If you liked the video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.